Prologue. Day before. I kiss my sister on the forehead as she lays in her bed under a heap of mismatched covers. Earlier, she had raided the various rooms in our 3-bed apartment to create the perfect little nest for her slumber. She murmurs at my contact but does not open her eyes. She won't until the heat from the aircon kicks in, or she smells the piping hot coffee I place on the nightstand beside her. I wait patiently, knowing the latter will suffice. She rolls over and angles her head like an animal sniffing the air. A slow smile spreads on her chocolate-brown face as her satin head wrap slides down, looking like a crooked hat. She insists the head wrap ensures her naturally curly hair is not as crazy when she wakes up. I do not think it works, as she shoves the cloth off her head and the corks and screws of her tight coils face every direction. She begins to stretch her long, slender arms, reaching for the ceiling. She looks like a furry animal yawning and emerging from hibernation as she burrows deeper into the blankets. Her delicate hand snakes out to grab the large mug I set aside. Looking down at the black liquid, she inhales deeply, the ritual of it all as important as the bitter-tasting fluid stored in her favorite cup. "Off to another mission?" she asks, her voice gravelly from lack of use. Her shoulders are tense because we have had this song and dance many times. She knows I must leave her. I always have to leave her. One would think, maybe hope, that it gets easier when you get older. It does not. It has been the two of us for the last 10 years. Our parents died suddenly, and she does not know how. How would she? My adopted little sister is a full-blooded, small-sized human. I am not. Neither were our parents. "Saving the world," I force a carefree tone, adjusting the leather duffel over my shoulder. My mind wanders to the lifeless eyes of my mother's face, then my father dying right after. His black-rimmed fingertips were the marker of a mated Tokoloshe. Those same marks were the reason he could not live on, his other half gone. "Why can't I just go with you? Just this one time, Dej?" she asks, looking out at the window unseeing. The blinds are drawn, but the glow reflecting on the baby-pink walls indicates that morning is here. The faint chirping of birds play a faint melody for our practiced back and forth. She knows my answer. I know she also senses this part of my life is closed off. It will remain that way until I die. She is the reason I leave. It is for her safety, to guarantee the longevity of her life and her freedom. I am a Tokoloshe, yes, the ones your folks told you about. Evil, vile things that carry out your ill wishes. But what you do not know is how it comes to be. Tokoloshes and Sangomas are good. However, after the outbreak of an unknown virus that only affects my kind, Shoshozas were born. These are infected Tokoloshes that have the uncontrollable urge to do evil. They are the ones that cause destruction in our world. Tokoloshes can only mate with other Tokoloshes, or what is even rarer, with Sangomas. Yet I have not seen a Sangoma since I was born, and as far as I know, there are likely none left in the world, or so few left that they stay in hiding. Unfortunately, there has not been a new mating for Tokoloshes in over 100 years. As a race, we are weakening, and protecting humans from all the Shoshozas out there becomes more difficult. That is why I leave. I need to assist other Tokoloshe troops worldwide. Because, I stifle a snarl, the steel in my tone leaving no room for argument. Her dark eyes land on me as I bop her on the nose, her skin cold to the touch. Another reminder that she is human. A reminder that the world I live in when I leave here is violent, unsafe, full of death and destruction. Worse, if she ever found out about a Tokoloshe or Shoshova, or saw one with her own eyes, she would either be killed on sight or enslaved. Neither option is acceptable. That is why keeping her clear from my world is my #1 priority, even if it means I must keep the biggest part of myself a secret from the one person I truly care about, my sweet little human sister, Imari.
For more episodes, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification button. Catch you on our next episode of Tokoloshe. The book is available on Amazon and Google platforms. Link is in the description below.